Hello, it's Mr. Potenski. We are going to be covering combining like terms, and what that means is a vocabulary term and then also how to do it. Like terms is defined as terms that contain the same variable raised to the same power. It can in an expression, only like terms can be combined. We combine like terms to shorten and simplify algebraic expressions so we can work with them more easily. To combine like terms, we add the coefficients and keep the variables the same. So remember, coefficients are the numbers in front of the variable. So those can be positive or negative. There's a list here of like terms, and then also a list showing terms that are unlike. I encourage you to look through the unlike terms and identify why are they unlike so that you have a better understanding of like terms overall. You may pause the video now to do that. Welcome back. We are now going to use combining like terms in a problem. Oftentimes when you are given a problem, the problem asks you to simplify. This is when you use combining like terms. So we have an expression here, 4x squared plus 3xy minus 14x plus 7xy plus x squared. So to begin, a good thing to do is start identifying which terms are like. So we'll just start with this first one. I'm going to box it and then, okay, we boxed it in green. And we're going to see, is there any other terms here that are like terms to 4x squared? So we're looking for variables that are x squared. Here we have a positive 3xy, a negative 14x. Almost, but we don't have the squared there, so that's why it's not a like term. Plus 7xy, and similar to this one here, it has a y after the x, so that is not x squared. But here we have just x squared, so plus x squared. So make sure that we remember that that positive sign is part of that term. Okay. Then let's go ahead and go through and identify the next like term. So we have positive 3xy. Negative 14x, is that a like term to positive 3xy? No, it needs a y after that x. But then we have positive 7xy. Same variable, so we can combine its coefficients. And lastly, we have just negative 14x. We notice there's no other terms that are similar, so we're going to have it in its own color. So combining these, we're going to bring them together here. And 4x squared plus x squared. If there's no coefficient that we see, that means the coefficient is 1. Okay, so you can remember that there's a 1 there. So 1 plus 4 is 5, and then we keep the variable x squared. Okay, next up, we have positive 3xy and positive 7xy. So we can combine the coefficients, positive 3 and positive 7, to get a positive 10. Keep the variable xy. And last, we have the negative 14x, which was all by itself. But we can just do negative 14x. And that is our answer. We would read that as 5x squared. Oh, gotta move that up. We can read that as 5x squared plus 10xy minus 14x. And that is your notes on combining like terms.